Hi, Taurus. It's Leslie with your astrological forecast for July. And the new moon begins in a month on a creative, family-oriented note this month. But first, I want to thank you all. You've been one of the top people that have sent me comments, very nice comments, all complimentary, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And remember, if you like this reading and you'd like to go further, because sometimes it won't resonate with you just because it doesn't, but most people, I think it does. You can always call for a personal reading, and our special is, $49 for first-time caller. And if you mention on this particular one, if you mention Toonie, you'll get it for $25 for the first 15 minutes, just the first time. Okay, as I said, the new moon begins the month on a creative, family-oriented note, and that means peace is better in your family. Peace is better means picnics, barbecues, getting together, settling anything that is not going as well as you'd like it to. You can have a place of peace and clarity with this new month, with your family or with friends, a group of friends. Your career house pushes you to rework your life into the new picture that has emerged over the past few months, and that means a lot of you are back with an old sweetheart. A lot of you have changed jobs, so your whole life changes some. Your love life is on the right track for a change. Your love life is on the right track, or can be. Still, we're in retrograde, and we're going to have 6 planets in retrograde very shortly here. And they will stay retrograde until, not all of them, but most of them, until October. So that's really a long time for retrograde. And retrograde doesn't always have to mean, each one of them doesn't always mean that it's going to be bad, it's hard communications. That doesn't always mean that. That's the Mercury one, but it doesn't always. And sometimes when you realize that Mercury is retrograde 3 times a year, that's very difficult to live by that, not to sign contracts, not to do things. So you have to use your own judgment on that. But your love life, I would suggest if you are going to get together with someone again from the past because of the retrograde, I would make sure it is solid and sealed and delivered before this month of July is over. Because at this point, I think I'm feeling you may get a feeling of, well, this didn't work before, this is going in the same direction, this is your other person who you're talking about. They'll just bow out. They'll just totally bow out very quietly and may tell you why and may not. But that's up to you, and that's up to what you want to do. Sometimes you can be such a fixed air sign, or not air sign, earth sign, that you don't think about this, and you think about what you're thinking, and you don't give them some room for what they're thinking. Your love life, though, is much better, and you're trying to get it back on the right track. Although you've had some situations where you don't feel like connecting with anybody. So it's time for you to think about that, reconnect, and resolve any issue with anybody. It can be very, very satisfying time where you can do that, and maybe the first time in your life you can learn to forgive and forget, and forgiving means forgetting it. What you plant now, relationship especially, can really grow, And this is the old one coming back, or a new one. Your best days are the 1st, the 8th, and the 26th, and it's very, very good time for you. It is, and love life is kind of really into for the month of July for you. So think about those things. You can be a very deep thinker, not just what you think off the top of your head, but think about every situation. Okay, and learn to accept things as they are. Okay, let's see what the cards have in store for you. Well, there you are. Oh, yes, you really want a situation. You really want a relationship. You really do. Let's say very much so. Well, okay. You really do want a loving relationship. You decided that on and off as you see this person very occasionally. and you decided that's the person you really want to have in your life. Although, I don't know, I really can't tell you how it's going to work out, because that would be up to you and peace. And peace is, for me, it's the month, peace and relationship. Here you are, very worried about money, concerned about money all the time. It kind of takes full stage in your life, money. Although you would like it to be love, and this means in depth. This doesn't always mean the physical side of love. It means, do you really want to go in depth with a relationship, or do you want to have just the obvious physical? This tells me from here that you're really looking at someone who can go deep with you, can be with you, and your partner, and your friend, and your lover. And here you are, and this is the person, and whoever this is, man or woman, this can be symbolic too. Very, very, they've grown a lot in the last year. They've grown a whole lot, so it's up to you to know if you want to join that growth. Here you are, you have the opportunity to come up from the emotional dead. New life, revival, renewal, all is new. Gabriel blows his horn. As long as you trust in the Lord, all is new for you, and you go on the right track, totally. Everything you wish isn't always what's going to happen. If you have some health issues, you're really concerned about that, I see. This is the wish card, and everything will turn out fine, even though you're very anxious about it. Very anxious. Even if it's surgery, or you feel you're worried about your heart, your blood, or some kind of surgery, will be all right. It will turn out fine for you. And here you are, holding on to what you do have. And it's very hard for you to let go of anything. So here you are, and holding on to your money, holding on to anything that you feel is strong for you, although it's time to let go and have something new in your life. It's a nice forecast for you, Taurus. So pick your angel card, and it is, wow, your love life is blooming. There you go. Have a great month. Bye-bye.